Hello and welcome to this new video from Olfert&Co. As you can see, we have a B&W Ross for you today. Specifically, it's about the B&W BR05 Grey Steel here on the rubber strap. Truly a beautiful variant. We just want to take a look at the model together now. We will delve into this beautiful craftsmanship and the details of the watch. If you want to support us further and you like the model, please leave a like for the video and subscribe to the channel. But for now, enjoy the video. So, in front of us we see the beautiful box of the Ben & Ross. Truly made here in top quality leather, or rather, faux leather. But the whole thing is beautifully done here. Softly padded. On top it features the Bell & Ross lettering and is accented all around. On the front we have the company's logo again. And this also serves as a button. When we press here we can open the box and we can see what is hidden behind it. On the lid we have the Bell & Ross written again, and the whole thing is beautifully done. Here, kept soft and gentle. But of course, what's important is what is hidden inside here, and that is the BR05 Grey Steel. Truly a great watch, but I would say let's take a detailed look at it together now. So, now we have the watch in front of us. As mentioned, it is the Bell & Ross BR05 Grey Steel here on the rubber strap. We have already presented the BR05 series to you before. Simply a beautiful model series, available in different colors and configurations. But simply the construction and the quality behind it are truly phenomenal. And you just have to tip your hat to that. Before Bell & Ross. Finest finish, everything crafted to perfection. That's really great. We have here a 40 mm case, which, as we can see, is crafted in a square shape. This is completely made of stainless steel, but as we can also see, in different structures. We have here the brushed or satin finished case. And beyond that, for example, the bezel on the side, or when we look at the flank, the whole thing is polished, meaning we have beautifully defined, polished edges here. Also, a very nice detail is all the fine workmanship. And then, of course, the steel bezel is mounted and equipped with 4 screws accordingly. Also, a nice point to note here are the screws, as they all point exactly to the center of the watch. That is, to the starting point of the hands. And that's just really beautiful. Of course, one can expect that. We are talking about a price segment of around 4,200 euros. And then connected to the rubber strap here. The middle element is polished again and is truly a very pleasantly soft rubber. It wears fantastically, I can certainly confirm that. And then here it leads into the folding clasp with 2 pushes, and then the whole thing can already be released. Simply brilliantly executed. Exactly why is the watch called Grey Steel? Well, we have here a grey or silver colored dial with 12, 6 and 9 o'clock numerals. The rest is kept in line indices and the date window at 3 o'clock. And thus, of course, also well suited for everyday use. We have a power reserve of 40 hours. Van der Drost specifies the caliber itself as BR-CHL 321. A mechanical caliber with automatic winding. And if we take another look at the side here, we also have the crown guard here. And the screwed down crown with the Van der Drost logo. The crown is screwed down, really very pleasant. And so we can of course also wind the model or set it in the classic way. It works really wonderfully. And of course screw it back down by gently pressing. The model is also water resistant up to 100 meters, meaning you can easily go swimming with it or take it into the water. And if we Take another look at the back of the case, or the case back. It's simply beautiful. The rotor mass we see here is also beautifully crafted. It looks like a rim. I would almost describe it as such. And simply wonderfully refined. Also, once again, the opposite screws, or rather counterparts to the screws here on the front side. They are completely continuous. The case is truly impressive. Bell & Ross has brought something really great to the market with a very beautiful watch. In that context, I would simply say, let's take a look at the case dimensions. We arrive at a diameter of 39.6 meters. Case height of only 10.9 millimeters. Yes, the lug-to-lug distance is naturally a bit more difficult to measure, but we'll take it as it is. And that comes to only 47.6 millimeters. You will see it on the wrist shortly. Really great dimensions, and beyond that we also have luminous material installed. This one shines in a beautiful blue, hard to miss. It really stands out and glows wonderfully. Here now under the UV lamp, it's clearly visible, so this is truly a highlight. So, finally, let's also take a look at the weight of the BR05. And we come to 126.31 grams. And now you see the BR05 grey again on my wrist. The wrist, as mentioned, still measures about 18 to 18.5 in circumference. And of course it just looks great. I like this square case with the flush lugs of the strap. It wears fantastically, sits wonderfully on the arm, kept nice and flat, and of course, completely timeless. So, a watch that is recognizable, not seen so often, and just has that certain something. And with that, unfortunately, we are already at the end of our video about the Bandros BR05. Grey steel. We hope, of course, that you enjoyed the video, and the watch in particular, with its great features. I hope you see it the same way. If you have any questions or suggestions, then let us know. Please just let us know in the comments below, and otherwise, we look forward to the next time. Be there again until then.